Aaron.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say it the first time I said Aaron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Aaron is here. Welcome back, everybody, for more SPTV, where every day is a great day not to be in a cult. All right, welcome to SPTV Late Night Edition. This won't be long. I just wanted to bring you guys the glorious news that Scientology paid operative Anthony D'Amato Jr. is still on the run. Bounty hunters closing in. Turns out he's hiding in a hospital. But let's dig into this because, yeah, there's a little more to this story. This comes to us by way of Eric LeVay on his Substack. He's been following Zero Dark Tony's fugitive situation. Wait, fugitive? Yeah, fugitive from the law. I was going to say hostage. Fugitive situation. And so let's take a look at this because reminder to everyone, there's two separate cases at play here. The first case and the one where there's a warrant issued for Tony's arrest and his bond has been set for $500,000 is a case where Tony's been criminally charged with stalking a child. Okay. And he had a restraining order against him because he was stalking and harassing this child. And this was a child who was a minor who was protesting Scientology. But Zero Dark Tony is a paid Scientology operative. Okay. So he was stalking this guy, got a restraining order, and he's been charged with criminally for over 26 violations of this restraining order. The most recent hearing in that criminal case, Tony did not show up for because Tony knew that the prosecutors had already asked the judge to revoke his bond and send him back to jail for violating the restraining order. So Tony became a fugitive from the law. But Tony is also wrapped up in a civil matter with notorious internet troll Nora Ames. Okay. And so what happened was when Tony no-showed for his criminal case regarding the child, he told his lawyer he was in the hospital. But there was no evidence he was in the hospital. There was no family members to claim he was in the hospital. And so a warrant was issued for his arrest on October 29th. Now, fast forward to November 4th, when Tony had his next hearing in his battling of the restraining orders between Nora Ames and Tony. Tony's lawyer for the restraining order situation, which is a different lawyer than he has for the criminal matter, provided evidence that Tony was, in fact, in the hospital. The only problem is that the evidence the lawyer provided in the Nora Ames situation was evidence that he was admitted to the hospital on October 30th. The arrest warrant was issued for Tony on the 29th. So he did exactly what I said he was going to do. He was going to immediately check himself into a hospital. Okay, so let me just show this to you guys. This is too damn funny. Okay, so here is Eric LeVay's article. Failed live streamer wanted by Los Angeles detectives allegedly in nearby hospital. Attorney for Zero Dark, let me just read it as written. The attorney for a live streamer wanted for violating the terms of his bail agreement told a court in a separate civil matter that his client, Anthony Robert D'Amato Jr., was admitted to an LA downtown medical center. Admitted to Los Angeles Downtown Medical Center for unspecified health issues and could not attend his hearing. The disclosure came nearly a week after D'Amato missed a pretrial hearing in a different criminal case in which he would have immediately been arrested for violating a restraining order. In that case, D'Amato's attorney, Scott Spindle, attempted to persuade an LA Superior Court judge that D'Amato was in the hospital without access to a cell phone and could not attend the required hearing. The judge did not believe Spindle and immediately issued an arrest warrant. In the civil matter, which occurred nearly a week later, a different attorney for D'Amato, Stephen Tamer, produced a letter written on LA Downtown Medical Center letterhead, which says, "To whom it may concern, Anthony is currently an inpatient here. It is not clear when he will be discharged. You can read that letter here." Well, let me show it to you guys. It's amazing. Stephen Tamer, it's amazing just in the date. Okay. So anyway, this is just a filing to produce the letter that says, this is still the preamble, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Okay, let's get to the actual letter. Okay. Exhibit A, LA Downtown Medical Center. Anthony is currently an inpatient here at LADMC. Anthony was admitted on October 30th. It is not clear when he will be discharged. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's the arrest warrant. October 29th. So here's what that means. The bounty hunters are closing in, guys. Dog. It's Dog, the bounty hunter. Closing in. We found his location. He's at the LA Downtown Medical Center. We're showing up. We're bringing reinforcements. We've got tasers. We've got bear mace. We've got handcuffs. And we're not leaving without him. You know, I almost have to wonder if this is a damn forged letter. Would some good law-abiding citizen please go to the LA Downtown Medical Center and try to find this guy? Is he actually there? And if he is there, is he handcuffed to the bed? Okay. Have the police already secured him into custody while he's in the hospital? Because that would actually be the only thing that makes sense. So yes, on the one hand, the arrest warrant for Tony was issued because he didn't show up to the hearing. But on the other hand, he didn't show up to the hearing because he was going to be taken into custody. So it's not like the fact that he is now actually in the hospital and was admitted on October 31st. It's not like this gets rid of the arrest warrant or gets rid of the fact that he was going to be taken into custody even if he went to the hearing. So the bounty hunters have his location, and he might already be changed to his damn hospital bed, you guys. Can someone please go and find out? And if you find any evidence that he is actually in police custody in the hospital, please send me some evidence at growingupinscientology@gmail.com. That would be amazing. Okay, really short video this evening. Let's take a look at some starred comments and we will wrap this up. CO Bilf, maybe Tony will join the French Foreign Legion. Yeah, is that what criminals, fugitives from the law would do? They would just go join the French Foreign Legion. Do I have that right? Is that why you're making this reference? CO Bilf, look at Scientology, CCHR, letting their goon seek refuge among the psychs. I was wondering about that. If he is admitted to the hospital, but like the psychiatric ward section. Someone told me that they suspected that might be the case, but I don't know if that's just speculation or if someone was able to verify that and it's starting to make the rounds on the rumor mill. But that would be really, really interesting. Lisa Kelson, I cannot believe he checked himself into the hospital. Poor Tony, always a day late and $1 short. Yeah, quite literally 1 day late. If he was going to actually use the hospital as an excuse to miss the criminal hearing, he was literally 1 day late. CO Belf, any further questions can be addressed at the address above. Is a poorly written sentence. Someone should contact the hospital and make sure it is real. That is a really good point. It may just be a forgery, a fraudulent letter. All right, guys, short and sweet tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. That's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here.